At the end of fall, most of the leaves are gone, and the beginning of spring, the catkins develop. But you need to remember that in Southern California, spring often starts in January. So here we are in January. We can see through the thicket. If this was midsummer, it would be loaded with nice green willow leaves. So this is the beginning of the reproductive cycle of the willow in Southern California. The willow family is dioecious, which means that there's a different flower structure on one plant compared to the other. One plant will have female flowers. The other plant will have male flowers. This particular species is arroyo willow, very common in Southern California. You can see on this sample the female flower heads. These structures are called catkins. The male inflorescence, side by side, you begin to see the difference. Both flowers lack petals, but the female flowers, mostly green, have little structures for receiving pollen, little structures to develop seeds, ultimately called the fruit. And the male flowers only produce pollen. Okay, here's male catkins. You can tell the male catkins a number of ways. They've got yellow pollen structures. They are visited by ants and bees, miscellaneous other insects that are after the pollen. The pollen is wind dispersed. The little structures that we see are anthers. Lots of little flowers, no petals. That's why you don't recognize them as flowers. But this is half of the reproductive complement of members of the willow family. But the female flowers, mostly green, have little structures for receiving pollen, little structures to develop seeds, ultimately called the fruit. That's how it works with willow. Cottonwood is also related, and they both live in riparian habitats in Southern California.